Hello and welcome back, as Red here. So, back on Total War Arena. This time we're going to be taking out Arminius, who is part of the barbarian states. Taking out some cavalry units instead this time, so cavalry with spears. I'm just waiting for these slow internet people to load into the game and then crack on. So we're in, obviously, this is one of the maps that I was trying to remember the other day, which I couldn't remember. So we're going to deploy up here because we want to try and get the flanks of some people. Generally speaking, what works out, so you normally have infantry around number 1 location. Generally speaking, you normally get archery around number 2 location, which is why they're indicating they're going to go up there, because cavalry is probably not the best to put there. Cavalry is best to put on the sides. Archers, not a bad place for them. Spears, good place. Swords, good place, and they maybe is not a bad place to go either. So cavalry themselves, they do really, really well against, obviously, archers. Spears, they'll get absolutely massacred against, and they do okay against sword units, but generally speaking, you don't really want to get into combat with any infantry style units, and against other cavalry units, they're not too bad as well. Things you want to be wary of are javelins. Do not want to go near them. Archers, again, it's not a bad thing to go after. So I'm going to run in here. Hopefully, I'm going to hope. Oh, it's got some spears with him. And there's some sword units in here. Quite a lot, actually. Let's pull out from there. Getting shot at a little bit by the archers, but that's okay. Let's run down here. So the horses, you can kite them a lot of the times, because obviously the horses are very quick in comparison. So you just need to be careful, because they're shooting down there, which means they can reach. Don't really want to mess around with them. We want to try and stay close to these, because we do want to help them out. But we're waiting for all them to come through. Because at the moment, let's have a little look down here. So yeah, the horses are coming in. You just need to keep tabs on everything, because obviously with being cavalry, you have a lot more range on where you can go and what you can do. So you just got to be a little bit more patient than you are with other units, because obviously you want to utilize the surprise. So I'm trying to deter away this cavalry from coming after our archers, because if he gets our archers, then it's pretty much this flank's pretty much game over. But at the same time, I want to try and provide some vision. You can try and say, this is what we want to try and deter him from coming after our archers. So at the moment, this is good from us, because he should be firing at anything that he can reach. Archers, whether it be the archers, whether it be the spears, he should be firing, and he's not firing. But we need to just keep an eye on where that cavalry unit's going. So it's coming back. See, now he's firing at their archers, and it's doing really well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and bring around a flank and see if we can get some of these off guard. Depends where that cavalry unit's going. If he goes all the way up, I'll be happy with that. If he disappears, because if he goes all the way up, which I think he's going to, I should hopefully be able to get in the back here and charge this unit, which is what I want to do. Just need to be careful, because obviously they have javelins as well, which is obviously not good. The cavalry's coming down. It's probably going to come after us, I would imagine. I'm going to flank around the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flank up here. He is catching me though. Let's do this. So we're going to charge right in the back of these. Hopefully just pretty much annihilate these as fast as we can. Take them No, just one unit. And then we're going to basically do full charge right into them. And this is what you want to do. You want to just annihilate them as fast as you can. Absolutely crush them. So we're going to get some of that. And we're going to fall back a little bit. And then we're going to get back in there. Because we want to try and get rid of these because they're broken. So it should get rid of them. We're going to try and target the ones with no morale. The morale is the white bar on top of them. So that was a really good charge by us there. And we need to take care of this unit. We want to spread our units out because we're getting attacked by our own archers there, as it turns out. So we want to get into this unit before they can get behind some spears. So fall back because they're never going to make that. Let's just get rid of this cavalry. Let's get rid of these. Need to be careful though, because we need some help off there. Let's pull out of that, get some help from some spears. And we want to try and get in behind this spear unit, if possible. Which we can. Let's charge that, get rid of them. We need to pull out as soon as possible though, because which is why I'm furiously clicking. Because we need to try and pull out as soon as we can. And then we need to get into our infantry. Our infantry is the one that's going to save us from all of this. So there's some good charges on some really important key units, I would say there. So what I'm going to do now is going to veer down. Now our infantry is taking a hold of all of this, and we've got our archers. So I'm going to try and skip past these. Oh god. See, that's the only thing with the javelins. I'm going to try and avoid them as much as I can. They shouldn't be able to catch me, so it should be okay. I'm going to go up here, go round. I'm going to try and head off these different units. And obviously now our base is getting capped, so it's a good thing I'm heading back anyway. So I'm going to veer down here. Now he's probably seeing me. Probably absolutely cacking his pants. Gonna charge in there. That was a good charge, very good charge. Gonna pull straight back out and I'm gonna head to the base. We haven't got many units left, but it's the price you pay for charging in like that, you see. Probably not gonna last much longer. Yeah, we've got hardly any units left, but that's okay. We'll go and try and disturb what we can in the cap, which is just horses. So it's not that much of a big deal. I think he might have more than me though. Let's get in there. Try and disturb a little bit. I've only got two units left. One from each. So yeah, they won't last very long. But that's okay. We disturbed the cap, which is the main thing. And that's me gone in the battle. But the main thing was to disturb the cap. So I'm just going to indicate to our team cap their base. That'll be the only way we're going to win now. And we got loads and loads. So I've done pretty well here. I'm on top at the moment. I won't be by the end because this guy with the other horses, yeah, he'll probably get top by the time we actually cap out their base, because they get, like I say, the best way to get points on this game as it stands at the moment, it seems, is to just cap the enemy base. And so the more troops, see, they got absolutely loads. Obviously this guy is AFK, I imagine, because, well, that's one of the starting positions. So I imagine he's AFK at the moment. So the best thing we can do at the moment is just cap. There's no point. And he will get above me, guaranteed. Guaranteed. So I think he's just going to... Oh no, they are going to fight back. Which is good, because if you are AFK, at least their unit does do a little bit. I mean, it gets pretty destroyed because he's in phalanx at the moment. So it's just walking through them pretty much. But we're about to cap out. He's nearly at my score. Which again, this is why, see, that he's got such a high score, because he's got so many units in the actual cap itself. We are going to win. He's going to go over me, but I'll probably get second place. And he's not going to bother. He's not going to cap out. He's just going to... So the max score you can get by capping is 4,000, I think. So what you can do is, which is kind of what he's done here, is take your units, cap, get a really high score. He's probably going to pass me now as well. Get a really high score, which is what he's done. It was silly though, because he's just lost pretty much like half of his units, as you can see here, and that wasn't even to enemy. It was because this guy here that's fighting was in phalanx. Because he's in phalanx mode, basically anything that goes in front of his spears will get killed. So as he's ran through them to try and attack, he's basically ran straight in front of them, and yeah, basically all of his Roman soldiers have been annihilated. Just nip back to our cap, which is, yeah, they're getting dealt with by the archers. Archers there as well. There's loads of archers left, so they're dealing with the cap fine. But yeah, he will see, as you see, he's already gone past me. He's got such, like, his score just going to keep going up until this caps out, which is why I think this is false, I think. I mean, it should be done on a combined of all the different things. Like, for example, I've got a 2002 only behind this person. These two people, sorry. Which is, which is fine. But then overall, you look at like the defense. I've got a high defense than both of them as well, and I've got the highest support and role out of anybody. I just don't have any in the cap because of my support and role. He's going to probably run out again, and then we'll drop again, and then this guy's clearly woken up. He's just going to come in now, and he's going to disturb the cap most likely. Because this guy didn't keep his forces in the cap for long enough. And all this guy really needs to do to win this battle is just do this. Straight away, bang. He's in phalanx mode. It's going to be really, really hard for these to break them down. What they need to do is they need to get, which I'm going to indicate. This cavalry unit needs to come in the back here. And the archers, which are coming up now. But the problem is, people think we're going to win because we should have won then. You know what I mean? We definitely 100% should have won. Like 2 minutes ago. But the problem is, because this Roman guy was an absolute mong. Yeah, he's got a really high score now. But he was an absolute mong. He should have just capped out. Now we got an absolute ton of archers, which, don't get me wrong, the archers will be able to deal with these, no sweat. Literally no issues, they'll be able to deal with this. Not with the amount of archers we have, like, the amount of archers we do have, they'll just spread out and then just shoot them to death, which is fine. So we'll probably end up winning on annihilation. Regardless to that though, when the timer goes, whoever has the highest score wins the game. So we will win providing the archers stay alive, and the archers will just absolutely rain death on them now. So we will win this, but it just proves how stupid some people are. Like Mr. Pepper, absolute moron. Should never have done what he did. And if he did do what he did, he should have done it whilst he was AFK here. You know what I mean? Whilst them units were AFK here, he should have just ran them all his troops into each one of them, because he's got sword units, and because they weren't braced or anything, he would have absolutely torn them to shreds. So yeah, the archers are just going to pick these off. They're going to win easily. There's one more unit there which will go in melee combat, but the overwhelming numbers will take care of them. He's spreading out the archers, which is good by this player here, which has got a really good score as well. And Has Angel's got a decent score. So yeah, they're just going to annihilate them now. But then it'll be by annihilation, but he is killing his own a little bit. But that should be okay. Yeah, there you go. Victory by annihilation. So click off this. I'll show you who the character is. Show you what his setup's like. So nice, fairly good. I got an extra 100% today as well because it's the first battle I played with him today. So came third as you're seeing. So it's not too bad overall. So he has scout unit at the moment, which is level tier 2 scout unit. I've still got a fair few things to unlock. So patchwork trousers and the simple buckler. And then I'll be able to get either huntsman, either huntsman or I'll be able to get raiders. Most likely going to go down the raiders path because, you know, started off with cavalry, so I may as well stay with cavalry. These are raiders. Again, they don't come with any armor, just come with different types of war paint, which I kind of find weird because that classes it as armor. I mean, like melee defense just for paint, right? Okay, that makes no sense, but yeah, sure. So yeah, this. So Arminius, the barbarian states, and I have been Red, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.